I'm sorry, there's a big difference between the people who are telling people go out and get fat versus a Lizzo who's saying accept me the way I am.
She's dressing extremely scantily clad and then saying if you don't think that it's normal for a morbidly obese person to be wearing a G-string in the middle of public, then you're the problem.
Come on now. That was good. Let's hit this daily weigh-in, and after that, we're gonna hit the gym. I already know what time it is, baby. 146.5, feeling good.
Being fat or skinny is a choice.
I always viewed myself as big. I grew up in a very poor home, so where my mom couldn't provide the meals that she could healthily. So when we would get free meals, even then, it would be canned food.
My weight is the way it is because of medication, because doctors put me in this position.
Yes, it's a choice. Being fat is a choice. Regardless of what you say it is, people aren't born fat. I always say this, being fat is a choice. It's just a choice that you make, whether that be directly or indirectly. Now, what I can say is what contributes to most people being overweight and not in their best self is a multitude of different factors. That's where things differentiate for most people. But overall, it is a choice. Calories in, calories out.
There's a thing called set points. There's a ton of research on it, that your body likes to be at specific weights. It likes to be in a specific way. So if you are fighting yourself to lose weight by not eating, over exercising, and you are damn near killing yourself to be at a specific weight, your body's unhappy.
Set points of your body. Okay, this is how I feel about this, all right? Lady basically said set points is what your body naturally wants to be at. Okay, that makes sense. What about the people that do drugs? That's how their body wants to feel. They wants to feel good, so you do drugs. All right, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it in both ways, you feel me? Is that where their body should naturally be at? No. Something is flawed, something is wrong. I do agree with that. There's certain set points of what your body naturally wants to be at, but let's just be honest. Whose body wants to naturally be obese and immobile and not be able to go up a flight of stairs without being huffing and puffing? That's not normal. And if you're in that situation right now, I'm not gonna talk bad about you because I never talk bad about anybody, you know what I'm saying? But that's just not normal. And I'm pretty sure if you're in that position right now, you can agree with me, you don't want to be like that. Which is why we about to hit these tricep rope extensions.
I would rather be skinny than fat.
I think that it is common in society to want to be skinny. I think the average person typically wants to be skinny. I'm actually surprised that I didn't see more people come forward on that question. People treat you better. It is what is considered the standard of beauty. Your life expectancy is longer. You tend to be healthier.
Don't be skinny, be what you want. And for those that watching this video, look, be whatever you want. I don't think we should ever care what anybody thinks. You should always take it into account, but for the most part, do what you want to do. Because as I always say, at the end of the day, when it's your time to go, they don't make two people caskets. They only make one person caskets, all right? Is being skinny better? I've been skinny before. People won't probably believe me, but I'll put pictures of myself at the beginning of college and to show you what I look like. I didn't look like this. I always had an athletic build, but I was a lot skinnier. I wasn't as bulky as I am now, you know? That's also not an excuse to be obese and sit on the couch all day and not live a healthy lifestyle, because you should live your life to the fullest, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of people are gonna hear what I'm saying and take offense to some of it, even though I'm not trying to be offending to anyone. I will tell you this, how many obese people do you see walking around that are over the age of 60 to 70 years old? You don't see a lot of them. If anything, you don't see any of them. That's what happens. When your body is not healthy, you don't get to live to 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, name one person that you've seen that's made it to the age of 100 and they have been obese. One person.
I'm the average weight for women in America.
Yeah,
so if we're talking about an average, I'm gonna be the closest.
I feel like the vast majority of everyone, I think it was with the exception of one person that stood up and said obesity was a problem. Most telltale signs that obesity is a problem is the fact that she said that she's the average girl in America. And that's not necessarily a problem. I think that goes to show that how much of a obesity problem that we really have is that she thinks she's the average size of a woman in America. That is insane. And that's no knock against her. I'm not here to shame nobody, bro. But miss, there's no way that you think that you are the average size of every woman. I mean, you are the median, meaning most women are like you. That is not true. average size of a woman in America is 180 pounds. No doubt, that's not good at all either. But I'm gonna be real, miss, you are way over 180 pounds. Like I said, I think the biggest reason why we have an obesity problem while there's bigger people is because people just don't know, whether that be education, food-wise, or they just don't know. And I think by her saying it clearly shows people just don't know. They're really out of touch. Yes, America does have an obesity problem.
I'm a runway model. I'm a print and runway model. I have walked down a runway in a thong. So me doing that is shameful, but a skinny model is okay.
I don't think that we as a society should be modeling obesity.
But I'm not modeling obesity, I'm modeling the lingerie that obese people need to be able to have availability to buy.
Yeah. So they've always had the ability to buy.
We have not.
People underwear is like almost $20.
Yeah.
And you go to like any other Walmart, any Target, and like all these underwears are on special for like $5 to like $20 and stuff.
Well, it
and
does
it's
take more fabric to make it.
It does take more fabric.
It do take more fabric to make bigger clothing. He ain't lying. He's not. Is he lying? He's not lying. He's not lying.
But also, I've got 2 kids and a wife, and I'm taking care of them. And as you pointed out, I definitely think that I'm at less health risks if I'm a skinnier person, if I'm a healthier person in that capacity. And I would much rather be that so that I could be around for my kids longer. I think that there has been good fat shaming towards me and bad fat shaming. Bad fat shaming is just, you know, somebody just saying, you're fat, things like that. That doesn't really work. But what does work is somebody looking at me and saying, don't you want to be around for your kids?
Dominic overall as a person he definitely was a very self-aware person. And I have to say, out of all the quote-unquote bigger people on the set, he was the one that really didn't point no fingers at anyone and say, oh, it's this problem because I'm fat, or government assistance, or all this other stuff. He said it's my fault. And he understands that it was his decisions and his poor lack of decisions that got him to that point. One thing I noticed that was different between him and everybody else is that when you take accountability for your actions, you're able to see a way out of it because you understand your actions impact what's going on in the real world. That's what self-accountability is, and a lot of people lack that, while all the other people seem to be making excuses as to why they can never get down to a reasonable size. He understood it. Shout out to you. Seemed like a real cool guy to be friends with too. Real cool guy.
Sorry, can someone explain, like maybe just for my ignorance, I'm guessing a food desert is just there's no food anywhere?
No, it's healthy options for food. So you can go into certain low income areas and you'll see a Starbucks, a McDonald's, a Chick-fil-A, but there's no Trader Joe's.
Food deserts. The fact that if you live in a food desert, meaning a place that has no supermarkets or big box office name stores around you, you live in a rural area, how are you eating? Because you got to get big some way. I think majority of the reasons why people say that they were big in this episode was because of health problems, right? But to be real, there is no health problem that just makes you fat or big. Bottom line, there is not a single one. Now there are health problems that increase your cravings for food, but overall, in the grand scheme of things, it's what you pick up in that fork, spoon, or knife and put in your mouth is what's gonna make you big. That's what it is, calories in, calories out. You don't just get big just sitting there. That's a fact, bro. That is a fact.
I don't get it as often as other people, but I get a lot of comments on my Instagram that are saying like, you're really beautiful, but you would look a lot better if you lost 50, 60 pounds.
But is that not facts though? I don't get why people ever take that as an insult. Like if you dead ass would look better if you lost 20 pounds or so, right? You would look better. That's facts. Most everyone would, and especially if you're heavier set, you would look a lot better. It's facts. That is my opinion. And I'm entitled to my own opinion, but I know I'm also subject to other people going against and contesting my opinion. Shout out to all these people who's watching this video right now. I thought this was gonna be a commentary video, but it's actually a commentary workout video. Hope I inspire someone to go to the gym. Just one person. All I need is one person. Just one person. It's like I feel like I'm at a lunch table with y'all. I genuinely think most people would look better if they were just making healthier choices. That's why I referred to the comments to make sure that I wasn't crazy and I wasn't being gaslit by the people on this video. All right, so one of the comments in the video was that the person said you're beautiful to an overweight person, right? One of the comments said, telling a dangerously overweight person not to lose weight because they're beautiful is like telling an alcoholic not to stop drinking because they're fun. Valid? Is that not valid? Well, let me know. 35,000 likes on that comment. All right, we all can't be gaslighting each other. Something's got to be correct. Bottom line, don't be rude or mean to people, but also let's not pretend that being obese is in any way healthy. That's facts. I hope what I'm saying comes across as like that. I know some people are gonna hate me regardless because I'm talking on the subject, but by no means am I hating. But by no means am I accepting that lifestyle as acceptable, because it's not. You're cutting tons of time of your life off just because you're making these poor eating decisions, eating and physical exercise decisions. It's not that hard. And I'm saying that, and I understand it is hard, but in life you just gotta put one foot in front of the other. And you get 1% better every single day. I've had people in my comments on my last video tell me that they're on their weight loss journey. That's excellent, because that's what you're supposed to be doing. And to those people that are commenting in the video, you know who you are. You guys commented. I respond back to all my comments. I believe in you, and you will do it. I hope Dominique achieves what he wants and be around for his kids for a long time. In regards to shaming, and Dominique is kind of like me. What I had to understand about shaming, and what I really understood about it from watching the last video, is that shaming does not work for everyone else. There might have been some people in the past that I probably shamed, realistically, being accountable for my actions, that I probably shamed and be like, bro, you need to get on your purpose and grind or whatever. And they probably might have rubbed them the wrong way, and it probably didn't help them, it probably hurted them. I always try to speak from a place of love, but I know that some people, no matter what you're gonna say, it'll just hurt them. So, gotta be accountable for your actions. I'm being accountable, all right? The issue with minimum wage jobs is not that those people can't afford to eat healthy, it's that minimum wage jobs are often the most time consuming. Fact, they are. They don't have time to cook a healthy meal. That may be true. McDonald's isn't cheaper than rice and beans, but rice and beans takes longer to prep. It does. That is fact. That's why every single day on this channel, we take one specific day and one video, usually at the beginning of the week, and we meal prep for the whole week because we don't make excuses. We get things done over here. No to shaming, all right? I don't think we should shame. I don't think we should shame. But I'm gonna tell you right now, shaming fucking works. Hate me if you want, but it works to the right person. Someone like me, if you tell me to get my lazy fat ass up, or for me, when you guys get in the comments and say something about my form or some shit like that, you know what I'm gonna do the next time? I'm about to get on my shit and make sure I have the most immaculate form. That's just because I just want to get better. And I understand part of the quest to become the best is having 1,000 people, hundreds, 10, 15, 20, or even one person saying something that not necessarily flattering about you, but something that you should improve on. And you yourself, it's up to you whether you take that as an insult or a chance to get better. One of the last things I wanted to talk about, diet culture.
Diet culture has positive effects.
And that's the thing about what I realize is like that fad diet kind of stuff. And yeah, did I lose weight? I absolutely lost weight, sure. I didn't keep it off.
It's an industry. People are making money off their cookbooks. These ketos, that keto bullshit, it's an industry, man. People making money off that. Anytime there's something to be money made off of, they're gonna juice the hell out of it. It's not, that's not how you really eat, bro. You don't have to eat like a pigeon, like I say, bro. I'm not faulting anybody, all right? If you didn't know how to eat well, that's not your fault. Some of us grew up in families where our parents didn't even know how to eat correctly. They didn't know that we shouldn't be drinking, I don't know what the name of the juice is, but I'm gonna put it on screen, one of those, and Kraft mac and cheese for lunch during the summer. I used to have that shit when I was a kid. You have to upkeep yourself and maintain yourself, all right? You're a well-oiled machine. I'd love to hear what y'all think. Drop a comment in the below how you feel. I love reading y'all comments and responding back to them. Probably one of my favorite thing in this whole video process. One day it'll be a Lamborghini. One day.
520 million volume.
I'm currently on the phone with Nico Suave. We are looking at stocks right now, and I'm cooking my potatoes for the week. Y'all know about the potatoes, good meal prep. And look at this potato. It looks kind of rotten from the outside. I ain't gonna lie.
It's like potato ASMR.
All right, let's wash our potatoes, get all that starchiness off of them. Potatoes are just it's an easy meal prep, bro. You just make so much stuff with them. Put a little bit of oil on the pan. Put half of them in there. Just gonna shake the oil around. And then a little bit more, just like that. All those potatoes. Y'all know, I love adobo, bro. You just can't go wrong with it, bro. Garlic powder. Ooh, that thing hot. And we're gonna put it at the bottom. Let's take out our potatoes, they done right here. I sometimes have lazy days where I don't meal prep. Today was one of those days. All right, get you just a glob of potatoes, some chicken nuggets. You probably like, I thought you was healthy, this and that. Bro, a little bit of chicken nuggets, a little bit of potatoes is not that bad. Something reasonable, okay? I might even throw some Greek yogurt on here. You never know. But it is what it is. It's one of my lazy days, man. What can I say? With that being said, it's been another great video. I feel great. I feel amazing. Everything is a blessing. I'm glad to make these videos for you guys. As I said, we always gonna eat in every video. We gonna eat. For sure gonna eat. Good eats. Alright. That one was a little crispy. Y'all know what we do over here. Big GWP, Gym with Purpose. You know what it is, alright? Hit that like button if you hit the gym today because you deserve it. For sure. Show that you hit the gym today, alright? Pat on the back. I'll see y'all later. Alright, my G. We out of here.